left Red Sucker Bay and are now into the main body of Saginaw Lake. There's quite a few islands up ahead, which is really nice. It's going to help block a lot of the wind from us. Still beautiful out. We had a really nice time back at the falls back there. We sat down and had some lunch and just kind of visited and relaxed, getting ready for this long paddle across the lake. It's still just a great time to be out in the summertime. You can still see, even on some of these islands here in Saginaw, the evidence of the fire that came through here. It's amazing that it jumped some of these wider gaps of water and made it out to these islands and burnt them as well. But up ahead, in the middle, more of the middle of the lake, there's some islands that are that were left untouched by the fire. So that's kind of nice. But we're going to continue to paddle across here and see how the winds treat us, and we'll see you on the other side. We've paddled across the bulk of Saginaw now, and we got across the open water really well, actually. There wasn't a whole lot of wind, and so the waves were pretty tame. We're down into the narrow part that kind of heads down towards Knife Lake right now, and we're just a few bends away from taking a short portage into Swamp Lake. From there, we're going to paddle across that and take another portage that's going to take us into Otter Lake. And we probably will look for a campsite around there tonight, but we do have the option of going on through there and taking the Knife portage into Knife Lake. So we're getting closer and closer to kind of coming to a conclusion on our trip here, but we're just loving today. I mean, just nice blue sky and big puffy clouds with a nice gentle breeze that's keeping us kind of cool while we paddle. It's really, really nice to be out on the water. We just took that really tough portage into Swamp Lake here. It's about 5 rods. So basically you just dump everything out of the boat, walk it through about, I don't know, 5-10 feet and put it back in. But Swamp Lake doesn't really live up to its name. It doesn't seem very swampy at all, and it looks like the ground around the lake heads up in elevation pretty quickly. So it doesn't look like there's even swampland around the lake at all. So I'm not sure how it got its name, but we've got a short paddle across here, and right up at the end of the bay here, we've got a 85 rod portage that gets us into Otter Lake. So from there, we'll see what we're going to do for the evening. we pull into the portage to Otter Lake, I understand why they call this Swamp Lake now. With the boardwalk meeting us at the edge of the lake, it's quite obvious that it's pretty swampy through here. We're going to take this portage and head on across Otter a little ways. Well, thanks for joining us today. We had a beautiful day of paddling from Genesee Lake through those falls and rapids, and it was just a gorgeous way getting into Saginaw. From there, we paddled across and went down through Swamp Lake, and now we're in Otter Lake, and it's just a gorgeous evening. We went for a little bit of a swim, cooled off after a hot day of paddling. We're laying back here in the hammock, reading some books and enjoying just the nice breeze blowing through the pine trees around us. And we always love just coming out here in the Boundary Waters in the summertime. It's a great time to get away from work and get away from all the craziness that's around us in our daily lives, and just come out here and enjoy nature. If you have any questions or comments on the show, please email us at bwcacastfans@gmail.com. Matt's been taking a lot of great photos on this trip. You can check those out at bwcacast.com/gallery. And we just love to hear from you. Anything you'd like to see on the show, things you've liked in the past, what you'd like to see more of in the future, shoot us an email and we'll be sure to get back to you. That's why we do the show. We just love to hear from people that are watching the show. And until next time, this is Bill Bryson with bwcacast.com.